Brian, very, very, very good story, very well told. Your speech today was from the Advanced Manual Storytelling, and the purpose of this story, or the purpose of this speech, was called The Moral of the Story, which I think he conveyed very well. We all could pick up the moral of that story. It's been kind of a theme today, seems like. And they wanted to convey something that kind of had a story, a lesson, some insight into life. And I felt that with Desmond Doss through the entire story. So part of storytelling is making they wanted you to have a simple character, simple plot, and something that is relatable. I feel like you hit all of those points. The character was very simple. We could relate to him. He was somebody who had probably was much more complex than what he presented, but you presented the one side of him as far as having his standards and not carrying guns through his religious beliefs. And you probably could have gone a lot of different directions with that and maybe brought in why he wanted those religious, or his upbringing, that kind of stuff. But I think you made it simple. We could understand it. It kept us engaged, so it's just enough information to keep us engaged. You also gave us enough information about the officers that kind of harassed him, as well as the other people in his troop that were giving him a hard time. So I think you hit all of those pieces. I could tell that everybody was engaged. People were listening. They were wanting to kind of know what was next in the story, which is part of the storytelling method. Another thing, though, this one had a conclusion where they wanted kind of an unexpected twist at the end. I'm not sure why that's part of this manual as far as a moral to the story. I think you had a great way of conveying the moral, but I'm not sure if it had a twist or kind of an entertaining end. And I don't know if yours needed that. So sometimes you don't have to, I don't think, completely follow what the manual's wanting. I think you still got your point across. I don't think it needed that extra twist or entertainment. But if you were going to continue maybe with your next speech, you might want to try to throw that in and see if you can make a twist at the end. As far as things to work on, I think I would have, the moral was there, and I know there's a couple examples in the book where it's just kind of you throw the moral out at the end. I think you could have introduced it a little bit at the beginning and kind of just about a man's principles and really standing on those principles. And then also I would have liked to know just a little bit about what Desmond Doss felt about, did he have anything to say? Does he have words of wisdom out there? I mean, we kind of see just through his actions. I would have liked to just maybe heard what he had to say about some of those, just bringing a little bit, giving him a little bit more depth or meat to his character. But overall, I think you presented it well. I think you could see you were thinking a little bit, so you were thinking about the story. I think you could have really, just spoken a little bit more from your heart. But overall, the moral came through, the information. I thought you did an excellent job.